So poetry, question is, how is poetry more than just poetry? And for me as a musician, poetry is music itself. They name it, but they actually have tonal poems, which is a song cycle made from the poems. Poetry is music, and music affects somebody in amazing ways. By just the purpose of poetry is to be able to put you in that place that I was talking about with music. Poetry is there to put you in a place to let yourself decide where you want to go. You read poetry so you can drift off from this too real reality to a place that you can create. It doesn't matter almost how much the writer writes, but how you perceive what the writer writes. That makes it open. I love music. Music is a lifestyle. I mean, when I talk about music now, I talk about poetry. You know, being a form of constant give and take. Then the lifestyle of going to festivals and people take it to different levels, the school level, and there's the festival level side of music. And when you can really grow yourself into whatever it is up here that you're creating, the more you create up here, the more you perceive and create up here, the more everything around you becomes less real, and therefore more so. Yeah, it's what's in here can create all that's around there, but when you have someone else that's creating that same vision, that's really something too. That's that.
In 7 days, God created the world. And in 7 seconds, I shattered mine.
Hey. Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. All right?
Alright.
You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Period.
Movies tell emotions that we all understand, that we all feel on the deepest level. And they really get to us for that. Like one of the movies I cried in, this is embarrassing, but Harry Potter 7, Snape. His character, Snape in a sense is a poem because when you first meet him in the books, he's this person that you just think of as just downright evil. In the last movie, in one scene, it changes your whole perspective of him because he dedicates his whole life to one individual, the girl he loves. And in that sense, his love is also really poetic because it's so romanticized that he's willing to do anything for this one girl. And that's why it's so emotional when you see, not necessarily when he dies, but after he dies and you see his train of memories, his own personal story, and you realize that he gives up everything he has for this one girl because those were the only moments in his life he felt happiness, was when he was with her. And even though he hates her husband, he dislikes their child, he's willing to put all of that aside and sacrifice himself in order to protect her and protect her son. And that's really touching and just like the finest of human character when you can do that and you can move past everything just to do something out of your love.
You've kept him alive so he can die at the proper moment. You've been raising him like a pig for slaughter.
Don't tell me now that you've grown to care for the boy. Lily? After all this time?
Always.
Simba, I'm very disappointed in you.
I know.
You could have been killed. You deliberately disobeyed me. And what's worse, you put Nala in danger.
I was just trying to be brave like you.
I'm only brave when I have to be. Simba, being brave doesn't mean you go looking for trouble.
But you're not scared of anything.
I was today.
You were?
Yes. I thought I might lose you.
Oh. I guess even kings get scared, huh?